The S&P 500 is now above 4,400 and people said, are you still planning to buy? Yes. Isn't a recession coming? Could be, but it's a later part of the year. Let me show you why I still want to buy. Okay, the first thing I want to show you is the seasonal data from my good friend marketmakeclear.com. You are looking at the S&P 500 seasonal data that is 20 years data and also a pre-election data. Let me explain a little bit more. So the purple line, let me just get rid of this pen. The purple line is actually the pre-election year. Yellow line is the current year. And then the orange line is 20 years data, okay? Current year you can see is the most bullish because we are popping even higher. So we are quite similar, I would say, like the pre-election year pattern, okay? So we could have a little pullback and then continue pushing higher until July. Then we shall see how much the correction will come in later part of July. So that is why I'm still bullish based on the seasonal data. That's one main part. Second part is obviously the technical aspect of the S&P 500. This is the S&P 500 ETF SPY chart, okay? I'm using a pro account from TradingView. The benefit of a pro account is you get real life data, especially this accumulation and volume and the advanced decline line as well. All of these, the volume side, are real live data, meaning that you don't get any delay. If you don't have a pro account, you will get delay. When it's the delay, you won't be able to capitalize when the move, happen. Now, we are seeing a reversal bar on Friday, but then you really need to know this is now a very bullish uptrend because volume is stacking up. The accumulation line is breaking higher and higher, and the advanced decline line is showing the underlying stocks are bullish as well. Therefore, I'm waiting for a pullback to around the 430 on SPY, the ETF on S&P 500 to go long. Obviously, at this level, I don't recommend to buy any stock because they are, buying and investing on stock is you have to capitalize on buying low and selling high. So that's not the method of doing this. The method that I am going to use is from trading, okay? So now you can see this is the our recommended broker, IG. Fantastic broker, loads of things you can trade on that, Forex, indices, stocks, etc. Plenty of things to trade, so highly recommended, good spread as well. So what I'm waiting for is a shallow pullback, so a couple of days, 2-3 days, pullback, find support around the 4,300, which is end of the month in June, coincide with the seasonal data that we should have another bullish run. I'm expecting to be quite bullish because we don't actually have any resistance whatsoever until the top of my head is 4,600. Yeah, it's over there. And now you can see R3 here is the pivot level. We rarely get here. R3 or S3, this sort of area, we rarely get there. Let me demonstrate. If you go to TradingView, pivot in here. So at the bottom, let me get my arrow so you can see it. So you can select pivot level. Once you select on the indicator, what you do is just select show history, I believe. Yeah, historical pivot point. So you can see through here, it rarely touches S3 or R3, but we are touching that. So to me, that looks really, really bullish. Therefore, I don't go against the trend. I have a friend that's asking me why not trying to plan to short the market. First, we do have a clear daily uptrend. Weekly must be a change of trend as well. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, weekly uptrend too. So we have a weekly uptrend, daily uptrend. There's no reason why for me to sell at this current moment. Would I do reversal? Yes, sometimes. I'm actually planning, try not to confuse you guys. Yes, main plan is actually going long, but short term, if I do see on Tuesday, price continue to break lower on 1 hour, I might look for a daily pivot on Wednesday just to short term sell it, but very, very, very short term. This is a phase 2 daily trade, so more advanced on that. It's not trend following, but I'm just trading the daily, pulling back on a smaller time frame to capitalize a little bit on that. Okay, so I could do that on S&P 500. I may not do it depending on the price action, but let's have a quick look on Nasdaq. Nasdaq as well is breaking through major resistance. So what I ultimately want to see is this comeback, found support around the 14,500 area to go long. I think we could see, let's see how bullish it is, but we know Nasdaq has been bullish, so we could see a close to the all-time high before the retracement comes in, and then we will obviously analyze again on when to buy technology stocks. Okay, Dow Jones Industrial is at a resistance, but then I think it's overall everything I'm bullish, so I think we could see a pullback back down to this blue box and then continue to go higher on that, so keep an eye on that. And then Russell 2000 is actually on my list to short-term sell it because it's the weakest. We do have, the current price action is looking a bit tired, so it needs a recharge. So we do have this is the shoulder pattern in here. So again, if I do see it breaks lower below 1860, I could take a retest short down to around the 1820. Very short-term trade on a daily phase 2 trade on that. Okay, let's have a quick look on other indices. I think the German DAX had just made a fresh new high. Yes, it did. So all-time high have achieved on 16,400 area on the DAX, bullish. Nikkei is bullish, not quite a new high, but we have to go back to like the 1989 area for that previous high. But short term, very bullish. Well, short medium term, very bullish on the Nikkei. Even Hang Seng, I was wrong about the thing, but I didn't lose money. I said if price breaks below this trend line here, which is around the 19,200, then I look to be a seller. Now, could I sell it? We do have a daily change of trend now, right? So you need to see if this area hold, the blue box area hold, and then go lower, great, I will be a seller. But now you can see it's above, so we could just see here recharge and go higher from here. I'm happy to sit on the sideline. All right, not saying that I'm not going to buy any stock. There's a particular stock category that I'm planning to buy, so do stay tuned because middle of the week I will broadcast what stock that I'm planning to buy. If you do have any questions, drop me a comment. Otherwise, thanks for watching. See you guys next week.